Part 3. Directions.
Antonio, do you have a minute? I got a call from a salesperson who would like to give us a demonstration of some machines his company has designed.
Well, we are looking to get some new equipment.
What are the speakers discussing?
Hi, I'd like to schedule a checkup with Dr. D'Souza. My name is Sarah Lomax, and I was last there in April.
Let's see. Yes, you're in our system, Ms. Lomax. Could you come on June 8th at 11 o'clock?
Why is the woman calling the man?
First to the following conversation. Hello, I'm calling to find out if it would be possible to host a social event at Samuel Park on Friday, November 10th. Our company is planning on holding a corporate picnic.
Well, according to this month's schedule, no one has reserved the picnic area for that afternoon yet. How many people are expected to come?
Why is the man calling? Refers to the following conversation. Hi, this is Jeffrey Campbell, the manager of the IT department. I submitted next year's budget request for my department, but I was wondering if you could make a change for me.
Well, the deadline for the requests was yesterday, but the financial director won't review them until tomorrow morning, so I should be able to help you.
What are the speakers mainly discussing?
Refers to the following conversation.
Laurie, the gallery's exhibition of Impressionist paintings isn't drawing as many visitors as we had hoped. We should try to get more people to know about it.
People like taking photos of themselves with interesting backgrounds. Why don't we create some selfie zones in the gallery? We could set them up in front of some posters promoting the exhibit. Then the visitors would upload those photos on their social media accounts.
That's a unique idea. That reminds me, the gift shop is almost out of artwork posters. I'll need to order more.
What are the speakers mainly discussing? Refers to the following conversation.
Hello, this is Calvin Hector. I've recently sent an invoice for a picture I took for your community newspaper. Could you tell me when I will receive payment for it?
Well, it depends on when you send the invoice to us. Just a moment, please. I can't seem to find your name in the system. When did you send us the invoice?
I posted it last Tuesday, so it should have arrived by Friday at the latest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Our office was closed on Friday for repairs. I will talk to the mail carrier and then give you a call back.
Refers to the following conversation.
Frank, we need to come up with some ideas about what to add to our inventory. I've heard that our competitor, Simon's, only sells domestic products, which are quite popular. What do you think?
I heard about that too. We will have to do some research and see if we can find some vendors who sell the things we need at a good price.
Great. I will assign some staff to help you find the information. Let's have a meeting next Tuesday about this.
Thanks. But could we try for Thursday instead? I've got a doctor's appointment on Tuesday.
Refers to the following conversation.
Brandon, I just got off the phone with Margaret in Houston. I can't come back Tuesday morning from Houston because of a meeting that the marketing team has scheduled.
Okay. Would you like me to look for a flight returning on Tuesday afternoon?
Yes, and make sure it is a direct flight. I want to spend as little time as possible traveling.
No problem.
Why is the woman calling the man? Refer to the following conversation.
Did you hear that Tyson has been promoted to marketing team leader? All the senior executives agreed to promote him out of the 3 candidates.
That was fast. Wasn't he just transferred to the marketing team? I guess the senior executives all valued his leadership and commitment. He deserves it.
I agree with that. Anyway, I'm going to prepare a party for him to celebrate this achievement. Would you like to help me out with it?
What is the conversation mainly about? What does the woman say she will do? Refer to the following conversation.
Hello, my name is Diane Madsen. I'm looking for studio space for my art class. Are you renting out units at Rossline Studios on 5th Street?
Yes, we are. Could you tell me when you are planning to move in?
Well, August would be perfect as I want to get everything ready before I open my class in September.
I'm afraid all studios are leased until August or later. However, that may change. Why don't I talk to the tenants first and I'll let you know later.
Why is the woman calling? What problem does the man mention?
Refer to the following conversation.
Good morning. It's Leilani from Raymond Landscaping. We planted flower beds in your backyard a few weeks ago. I gave you a call because I wanted to see if you were pleased with the results.
Everything looks good. The only issue was that the flowers I wanted were temporarily sold out. This delayed the project a bit, but once the flowers arrived, you finished the work pretty fast.
I apologize for that. Also, I hope you were able to take advantage of our 15% promotional discount.
That wasn't applied to my invoice. I paid the regular amount.
That's odd. I'll go ahead and reimburse you for the 15%.
Why is the woman calling? What caused a delay? What does the woman say she will do?
Refer to the following conversation.
Guess what, Nikki? The writers for the Jack Norman show just called.
What? That's wonderful. What'd they say?
They watched our baking videos and they'd like us to be on the show next month. If we decide to take them up on their offer, then we need to tell them what we'd like to cook in front of the live audience.
How about chocolate cake?
I'm not sure about that. It'd be nice unique.
It's our speciality.
You're right. Then maybe we could slightly modify it.
Sure. Let's try out some different ingredients and see how we can upgrade the recipe.
What is the conversation mainly about? Why does the woman say,
It's our speciality.
what are the speakers going to do next? Refer to the following conversation.
Hello. I'm here about solar panels for a residential property. I heard that you give a free consultation to potential customers. An appointment for one of those. My name is Christine Arnold, and I live at 935 Roan Avenue.
Thanks for coming. Let's see. Are you available this Saturday at 2 p.m.?
Yes, that would be great, thanks. Actually, my neighbor used your services last year, and he suggested that I get my panels from you. But I'm a little worried they'll be too expensive for me.
If that's your concern, you could make the payments in several installments.
What is the purpose of the woman's visit? What does the woman say about her neighbor? What does the man suggest the woman do? Refer to the following conversation.
Ms. Gunderson, did you have a chance to look over the profit summary for this past quarter?
Yes, I knew we were facing tough competition from DC Rentals, but these profit figures were even worse than I expected.
Right. I think adjusting our business model might be necessary. We need to look for new revenue streams.
In that case, we need to make sure we have an expert who can guide us through that process. I'll see if Ruth Castro is available. She's helped a lot of local companies.
What is the main topic of the conversation? What does the man suggest doing? Who most likely is Ruth Castro? Refer to the following conversation.
Good morning, Dove Botanical Gardens.
Hello. I recently learned that you hold weddings at your site. I've just started planning my wedding, and I'm looking for a venue. I'm wondering how much it would cost to hold the event there.
Well, it depends on the duration of the event. I can email you an information packet if you'd like.
That would be wonderful. I saw the photo gallery on your website, and everything looks so beautiful. And I love that it's a remote setting.
Oh, about that. We are no longer running our shuttle service from Renwick subway station, so make sure to take that into consideration.
Why is the woman calling the Dove Botanical Gardens? What did the woman see on a website? What does the man say is no longer available? Refer to the following conversation.
Shari, I'm going to the International Food Festival at Simpson Park this Saturday. How about joining me? I think it will be a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm moving to a new apartment this weekend. I went last year, though, and I had a lot of fun.
Well, I hope everything goes well. I think the event will be really useful because I can get some new ideas for our restaurant's menu. I'll be sure to take a lot of pictures and maybe we can talk about it next week.
What event are the speakers discussing? Why does the woman say,
I'm moving to a new apartment this weekend.
what does the man say he will do? Refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
I just came back from my business trip, and I think I spent a lot on parking. Do either of you know if we can get reimbursed for parking while on company business?
I know your rental car fees are definitely reimbursed, but I'm not sure about parking. Do you know, Susan?
It used to be, but the policy changed a few months ago, so I'm not quite sure either.
I think parking should be included because it's an extension of transportation needs.
Exactly. Well, hold on. I just remembered I have the list of everything that's reimbursed on my computer. I'll send it to you.
That'd be great. Thanks.
Please let me have it too, just in case.
Sure thing.
What is the topic of the conversation? What does Susan say about the company's policy? What will the man probably do next? Refer to the following conversation and list.
Thanks for visiting the Midlands Natural History Museum. Is there anything I can help you with?
Hi, I'm making a website about local attractions, and I'd like to take some pictures of your exhibits. I'm particularly interested in the fossils you have on display.
I'm afraid visitors are not currently allowed to go into the room where we keep the fossils. It's undergoing some repairs with the electrical system.
Oh, that's a shame. Do you know when it will be open again?
Probably within a few days. I suggest you leave your name and phone number, and then someone can call you when it's available for visiting.
What is the purpose of the woman's visit? Look at the graphic. Which exhibition hall is currently not available? What does the man recommend doing?
Refer to the following conversation and park map.
Welcome to Sunny Hill State Park. How may I assist you?
I'm in charge of coordinating a company-wide hike, so I was wondering which trail would be best for our staff.
Well, if you take a look at the map right here, we have 4 available trails. I recommend the one that leads to the forest.
That seems a bit short. What about the trails to the mountains?
They're longer but also rougher, so they can be quite challenging. You should consider taking the trail that leads to the river instead. That's the longest one, and it has many scenic spots.
That sounds great. By the way, does this park have any eating areas?
Yes, there's a nice restaurant in our guest lodge.
Why is the man visiting the park? Look at the graphic. Which trail will the man most likely choose? What does the woman say about the guest lodge?
Antonio, do you have a minute?